Okay, so I want to talk about the time that God told me not not to date. Um um to date my husband pretty much. So this is my first time on YouTube. Um I've been wanting to do a YouTube channel. I said I was gonna do that, and I'm gonna do it starting now because I feel like I got the green light from God to go ahead and do it because I was gonna start um later on, but I'm gonna go ahead and start now. And so this has been on my heart. And anybody, of course, you're new to this channel because it's my first first time coming on here. But I do want to talk about God told me that I wouldn't date. I would date my husband. That's it. Period. Um, First of all, let me give you a little history of my dating experience. Um, so dating was not easy for me ever since high school. I always fantasized about this dating experience. Nothing, and it was always like I want to be, one with one person. I want to do this. I want to do that. Just have a boy in my life at the time. Then, as I got older, a man that, that treasured me and all that other stuff. Just looking for the. I'm just a hopeful romantic, and so just love it. And so I always wanted it in my heart. Always was in different relationships that didn't line up to God. It didn't line up to what I wanted. And then so when I got in God at a younger age and surrendered to God, I still wanted this, whatever. And I was like at the point of being tired, and I was over dating. I was over people trying to hook me up, because that didn't work out. It was just one thing out another. They just hooking me up just for me to have somebody. So it was draining, and I was at the point of like, okay, God, I don't want to do this no more. I don't. The next person that comes in my life, I surrendered. I'm like, will be my husband. The person I date or be with next, that's it. It's no more. I'm just tired and overwhelmed. We all know when you get tired, okay, now God can step in because He can do His work now because now you're tired of yourself. And so I'm getting, and so even after surrendering or whatever, I still wonder, like, okay, God, are you gonna come through? With my spouse, my mate, and all the good stuff, and nothing yet. Year after year, still kind of wondered that in the back of my head. I remember trying the online thing probably for the third time. It's just like was really draining, and so got catfished. That was back in 2020. That was like the worst, and I was like, okay, I knew I wasn't supposed to do it because I wrestled back and forth, and with it knowing it wasn't God's will for me. And I remember after that, I was like, okay, I'm done, because I don't even know why I tried. I just listened to everything and everybody, and so being catfish, that's a thing for another video. But after that, remember um, like asking God forgiveness and fasting and all that stuff, and then so I remember one day I had this dream. I woke up early in the morning, like 4 o'clock in the morning, and I just knew it was from God. And God was like just showing me in this dream, um, it's a distraction. That's why you're only gonna date your husband, is because it's a distraction. You're getting distracted. And in the dream, it was like people were trying to hook me up with this person. They was getting mad because I said no. I just don't want to do it. I'm getting distracted, and um, and they act like they understood what this one person thought, acted like they understood, but it was like I don't know. In reality, they didn't, because they was trying to stand with the crowd. Like, why you ain't going? I'm like, didn't I just tell you? I'm getting distracted. That's the reason why, you know. And I was just closed my mouth because I was like, I just told this person. So I'm like, okay, well, I guess I can't tell everybody. So, but in 2020, at the end of 2020, God did tell me that you gonna date your husband. Period. It's distraction. It's distracting me, and so it was distracting me. And so what I needed to do was focus on God. So that's what I began to do. Um, so that was the real reason why He told me that I was gonna date my husband, because He wanted me to focus on Him and what He had me um had for me to do. He wanted me to focus on whatever assignments it is so he can get me to my destiny, right? My promised land. But first, I had to get undistracted and not let things distract me, right? So that's the reason why he told me not to date, that I was going to date my husband, because um, it was just distracting me. And he told me that in the past years, like years before. Like one time I was talking to this one dude, and I wasn't gonna let go. So God took that relationship away real quick, and I was like, and I was so angry. I was angry at God. I was just angry, and he was. And I remember when everything I found out or whatever. Okay, I see why. And then after a while, it was like he showed me, and the dream was like the reason why I let him um took him away, because he was a distraction. So he's told me that of other times that it's just it's a distraction pretty much. And so my focus needs to be on him. And then when it's time, it's time. So that's the reason why um I'm waiting for my spouse, my husband, and God told me not to um uh, date, and because it's a distraction. So yeah, so that's my reason why. So if anybody leave in the comments that God told you the same thing about not dating, or you wait for your spouse and you can date them and all that stuff, leave it below and let me know. I can, I like to read comments and stuff. So um okay, God, so this is my first video, so I will definitely as God placed on my heart to put more videos out there, I will be doing it. All right, guys. Bye.